Okay, welcome to the intermediate sequence now. So it's a lot of the same beginner stuff, just with intermediate variations. So if it's ever too much for you, just head back to that intermediate version that you already know, or the beginning version that you already know. Okay, so we're starting in easy pose again. This time, option 2, maybe lift into a half lotus. Okay, so that's just drawing your right foot into your left inner thigh. Just opening that hip up a little bit more. Full lotus we'll save for advanced, but if that's easy for you to pop into, you could also just bring that left foot up into your right hip crease. Just want to make sure that you can sit here comfortably. So that's not for me today. Half lotus, alrighty. Okay, draw your hands to heart center. And we'll just begin with a nice long inhale. And a nice slow exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Come into the Ujjayi breath if you know that. Inhaling through your nose. Exhaling through your nose. Audible sound creates a very relaxing sensation in my body. I hope it does in yours as well. One more breath here. And as you end that breath, go ahead and open your eyes, look down at your hands. Inhale, arms up. And exhale to a twist. Right arm comes behind you, left hand to the outside of your right knee. Maybe reaching for a bind. Okay. Reaching those right fingertips around your right toe. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, bring your knees forward. Exhale, opposite side. Right hand to your left knee, left hand comes behind your back. Opening up those shoulders. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift. Draw your belly button in and up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, bring your gaze forward. Exhale, release down into easy pose. Walk those hands out in front of you. Opening those hips up a little bit more. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, walk the hands back. Maybe interlace your fingers behind you. Inhale, lengthen, lift. And exhale, grab your knees round. And inhale, sit back up nice and tall. Let's bring your left foot in near your pelvis. Right is in front. Stay here if you like, or maybe bring that left foot up into half lotus. Inhale, lift, lengthen. Exhale, twist to the left. So your right hand is on the outside of your left knee. Your left arm might reach behind your back for those left toes. Hard to breathe and talk and twist. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist, looking back over that left shoulder. Release the arms, twist to the other side. Left hand to the outside of your right knee. Right arm behind your back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Inhale, bring your gaze forward. Exhale, release. And slowly walk your hands out in front of you. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, slowly come back. Interlace those fingers. Lift your chest up. Lengthen. Lift those arms up behind you. And exhale. Come down. Grab your knees. Round your back. Tuck your chin. Come on up. And we'll release to a cat-cow position. Okay? So coming forward, find your table pose. Shoulders over wrists. Hips over knees. Inhale, dip your belly down, slightly lift your gaze, lift your tailbone. Exhale, round, tuck. Inhale. As you dip your belly down, lift your chin up, maybe lift your leg up, and as you round, curve in. Inhale, lift your leg, lift your gaze. Exhale, round. Knee comes in. Plant your knee down. Other side. I'm lifting my left leg. Lift your left. Gaze comes up. Shoulder blades come together. What is with my pets today? Inhale. Knee comes in. Inhale. Leg lifts. Exhale. Knee comes in. Round. And plant your knee down. Tuck your toes. From here, we'll find a spinal balance, okay? So make sure that your left shoulder is over your left wrist. Head out, Kippers, head out. Right arm comes off, and then maybe we can lift our left leg off. Tighten your core. I'm looking down at my mat, maybe slightly in front of my mat. Lift, and with control, lower hand, lower knee. Make sure right shoulder is over right wrist. We'll lift our left arm off and lift your right leg off. Holding that spinal balance just for a few breaths. And slowly with control, lower that down. We'll find our way from here. Well, let's do a little bit of a wrist stretch. So bring your fingertips behind you. One arm at a time or both arms at a time. You can kind of just alternate, see what feels good. Just warming those wrists up a little bit, maybe bending your elbows, wrists and forearms. Want to take really good care of them. Plant the hands down. Maybe you want to do a little shake. Then we'll find our way to down dog. Okay, find plank first. So if you're in a plank position and we're more like out here, okay, that will not be our best down dog. We want our plank position, shoulders over wrists, maybe a little, slightly in front, and then lift your hips up and back. Downward facing dog, pedal your feet out. Okay, good. Working to make our body into that inverted V. If we need to still take a bend in our knees, not a big deal. Okay, let's take a three-legged down dog. Plant your left foot down, lift your right foot high up to the ceiling. And then alternate that. Right foot plants, left foot lifts. Good. Plant that left foot down, look up at your hands, and just slowly walk your feet up to your hands. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand. And exhale, hands to our sides. Pick a vinyasa or two. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step or maybe float back, find plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. As you exhale, you're drawing your heels down a little closer to the mat, lifting your hips a little higher, pressing through your arms a little bit more, finding more activation. One more breath. Inhale, look up at your hands, step or maybe hop your feet up to your hands. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand. And exhale, hands to our sides. Again, inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands. Step or hop back plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Or down cat. Oh goodness. Okay, you guys hold down dog, a couple of breaths. I take care of some pets. Come here. Come here, Shark. Okay, last breath. And inhale, look up at your hands, step or hop your feet up to your hands. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand. And exhale, hands to our sides. Inhale, bend your knees, sweep your hands down to the mat and above your head. Exhale, straighten and fold. Inhale, look up. Exhale, plant your hands, step or float back, plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog briefly. Inhale, look up at your hands, right foot comes up, left heel drops down, warrior one. Exhale, plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, look up at your hands, left foot comes up, right heel drops down, warrior. Exhale, plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. And we hold here for a few breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, pressing through your arms, lifting your hips, pressing your heels down, maybe even lifting your toes. I like to kind of sway hips side to side, finding some side body opening. Vinyasa is so important. Let's take one more. So inhale, look up at your hands, travel your feet up to your hands. Exhale, fold. Inhale, big bend in your knees, hands sweep down to the mat and above your head. And exhale, stand. One more. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look up. Exhale, back to plank. Lower, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, look up at your hands, right foot up, left heel down, warrior. Exhale, plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot forward, right heel down, warrior. Exhale, plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Couple of breaths here. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, look up at your hands. Step or hop your feet up to your hands. Exhale, fold. Inhale, big bend in your knees. Sweep your hands down to the mat and above your head. Usually we'd exhale, stand, but we're holding this, holding Utkatasana for a few breaths. Okay, slide your hips back, look down at your toes, and look up at your hands. See if you can bring them together. Bring them back a little more by your ears. Tuck your tailbone a little bit. Good. Very slowly from here, lowering to the floor. So bringing those arms out in front of you. Chest comes down to your thighs. Slowly, slowly lowering with control to the floor and to Navasana. Okay, arms out, chest lifted, legs out.
Intermediate, we'll keep a bend in the knees, but we're working to straighten. Working to straighten. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees come into your chest. All right, Navasana number 2. Okay. I need to develop my mat. Okay. Lift, chest. Find that spot on your tailbone, lift legs. Work to straighten for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees into your chest. Good job. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Knees draw into your chest. We'll roll forward to a vinyasa. Roll forward, plant your hands, step or hop back plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, looking forward to your hands from here. Let's look up and place our right foot up by our hands. Set your left knee down. Planting your left hand under your left shoulder. Find a nice twist here. And then the option to come off that back knee. So tuck your left toes, come off the knee, deepen the twist. Good. Looking up. Inhale. And as you exhale, let's bring that right hand down. Keep that left heel lifted and find our crescent pose. Just doing a few knee drops. So for some reason, I just like to cactus my arms here. Okay. So that's just a bent elbow. And then we're just doing 5 knee drops. Left knee down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From here. And start at heart center, leaning forward over that right knee. And lift your left leg off. And then the more intermediate version is bringing arms out to the side. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring those hands down in front of you. Lift that back leg to the ceiling. Good. Fold over that right leg. Lift your left leg a little higher, a little higher. Good. And with control, exhale that left leg down. Frame your foot. Step back to plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. Couple of breaths here. Take a child's pose if you need to. Find your calm mind again, second side. Inhale, look up at your hands. Let's bring our left foot up between our hands. Set your right knee down. And then we'll make sure right shoulder over right wrist. Lift your left arm up to the ceiling. And then when you're ready, tuck those toes, lift off that knee. Twisting that heart up. Very good. Looking up. Sometimes I like to work my neck and just look down and then up. Good. Transition into crescent now. So bring that left hand down, framing your left foot. Keep your right knee lifted. Find crescent lunge. Big bend in that left knee. Open your arms up to a cactus version. And we'll just take 5 knee drops. Right knee drops down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Transitioning into warrior 3. Maybe start with your arms out to the sides or hands to heart center. Lean over that left knee, lift your right foot off. And when you're ready, hands can come back behind you or to the side for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly transition into a standing split. Hands come down to the floor. Right leg lifts as you fold over that left leg. Good. Slowly lower that leg down, and we'll step back. Find plank, lower down chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, and exhale, down dog. Good job. Dirty nap here. Okay, so next little series starts with triangle pose. So let's look up at our hands. Then bring your left foot up between your hands. Set your right heel down. Find triangle. Arms out. Your left foot is pointing forward. Your right foot is in at about a 45-degree angle. Inhale. Exhale, reach. Reaching when we can't reach anymore, then bring your arm down. Floor block, shin, right arm lifts. Rise through that right arm, root down through those legs. Looking up. Okay, transitioning into side angle, taking a bend in that left knee, left forearm to left thigh, right arm reaches. Lots of intermediate options here in side angle, I love it. So you could bend your knee more and reach that left hand outside the left foot, if you like that. Or you can bring your left hand in front of your left foot, reach it under the knee, rotate that shoulder around, and find a bind. Once you've got the bind, we're working to lift that heart up. Look over that right shoulder. And breathe. Okay. Exhale. Slowly release that bind if you're in it, and then we'll plant our right or our left hand just outside our left foot and lift into half moon. Okay. Some options here as well. So one option for intermediate is to look up at your right fingertips. All right. Another is to slowly work so that you're just barely using your left hand for any balance. So I kind of go to my fingertips and maybe to heart center. Fingertips, heart center. See if you can hold it. And slowly release both hands down, bend your knee back to plank, lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Nice little series on the other side. Pedal your feet out for a moment. Catch your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. We'll inhale, look up at our hands, bring your right foot up between your hands, set your left heel down, straighten both legs, check out your feet, bring that left foot in at a slight angle, inhale, lift, exhale, reach, reaching with those right fingertips, reach, and then bring them down to your version of triangle. Okay. I like to bring the hand inside and try to stack my arms so that they're all in the same line. You know, Ashtangis like to grab that front toe. If that's you, go ahead. Breathe, lift the chest. All right, transition to side angle, bending that right knee. Big bend. It's nice to start with your right forearm on your right thigh, left arm by your ear. And then decide which version you want to give a try. Bending the knee more, right hand sliding outside right foot, or maybe the bind, right hand in front, under the knee, not really in the crotch area, knee area, reaching around for a bind. Lifting your chest, looking up over your left shoulder. One more breath. Let's look down at our right toes. Plant your right hand just outside that right foot, slightly in front of it, and work to straighten right leg as you lift off with your left leg, half moon. Maybe looking up at your left fingertips. Really tighten your core if you're trying this balance with bringing your hand off. And slowly with control, lower that left leg down. And we'll just step that left foot up to the top of the mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand. Exhale, hands to heart center. Okay, just one balance pose today. I'm gonna face the camera. You guys can stay where you're at. Tree pose. All right, hands to heart center. Let's press down through your left foot. Lift your right foot off to your upper thigh. Okay. Nice place to start here. And for intermediate version, this is nice. Bringing your arms up is nice. If you would like to work on Ardha Baddha, Paschimottanasana, that's right foot into your left hip crease. We're working to point that right knee down. Then you can bring your right arm back behind you, grabbing your left elbow. Okay, lots of options here. If you want to work the balance, I suggest staying here. If you want to work more of a hip opener, you can inhale and then exhale, fold, bringing your left hand down. When I fold, sometimes I can get that bind, right fingers around right toes. Okay. If you're in the fold with me, inhale, exhale halfway, and inhale up, and exhale, slowly release that side. Okay. Flare out the toes on your right foot, hands to heart center, and let's bring that left foot up into your version of tree to start with. And again, leg pressing into foot, foot pressing into leg. A lot of muscle action going on here. If you wanted to take Ardha Baddha on the other side, left foot into right hip crease, knee pointing down. Kind of evaluate how that's feeling to your hip and knee today. Sometimes folding on both sides isn't an option. You can always try the bind. Inhale. And exhale, maybe fold. Maybe find that toe. Inhale, exhale, fold. Working to come out. Inhale halfway, exhale. Inhale up, and exhale, release. And we'll vinyasas to the top of your mat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, step back to plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. And from here, working on some dolphin planks. So, see if it's an option from right here. Just roll forward to plank and then slowly lower. Walk your hands out a little bit in front of you, like one hand space in front of you. And then slowly lower to your elbows, okay? We don't want wide elbows. Step your feet back, find that forearm plank. Maybe grab the outers of your elbows, plant them down again. And then let's just work your feet into a nice down dog on your forearms. Okay. You can hold here and just try to get that flexibility going, or you can work to strengthen and lift one leg, lift the other leg, lift one, lift the other. 2 more times on each side. Good. And walk your feet back slowly. Lower all the way, very slowly. 5 count, 5 to your belly. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yay. All right, forehead planted down, arms back behind you. Okay, let's try one Superman pose. Then we'll try bow pose. So when you're ready, we're inhaling Bringing your arms up behind you, maybe interlacing fingers. Inhale, lift your chest and lift your feet. Maybe binding the feet too, just to keep those legs together. Inhale a little higher. Exhale. Inhale a little higher. And exhale. Slowly come down, release that line. Rest your forehead on the mat, catch your breath. Okay, let's reach our right arm back behind us, grabbing that right ankle. If that's not an option, stick with the Superman pose that we just did, or grab a strap, okay? I'm bringing my left hand out in front of me. Inhale, lift. So I'm pressing through my left arm, got the bind with my right side. Exhale, down. Bring your right arm out in front of you. Reach back behind you with your left hand for your left foot. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more time on each side. Left arm out, reach back behind you with your right arm. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Opposite side, right arm out, left arm back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And let's open up our shoulders now a little bit. So arms out to your sides, palms up. Let's bring our left hand in by our left shoulder and just rotate around, opening up those arms. And bring your left foot off behind you, or you can keep them stacked. And see if you can find a bind, left arm reaching around for the grab with the right. And alternate to the other side. Left arm out to the side, right arm in by your shoulder, rotate around. Good. Try that bind if you want. No, I'm not there. Yeah, that kind of works to open it up a little more. Bending your arm. Okay, rotate around. And we're going to try a couple of bridge poses. Okay, so the modified bridge is what we did in the intermediate or the beginning version. For intermediate, that can be a nice option too. Just lifting your pelvis, working that front body opening, working some arm strength. If you feel that you have enough arm strength, if you're able to do a full chaturanga without putting your knees down, usually you have enough arm strength to try full wheel pose. So that is bringing your hands by your ears, fingertips are pointing back toward your shoulders. Okay, another issue with full wheel is flexibility. So if your elbows are clear out here and you can't quite plant those hands down fully, then you need to work on a little bit more shoulder flexibility. But if your elbows are pointing up toward the ceiling, okay, and we've done a lot of chaturangas, then maybe it's a nice option to inhale and exhale, lift just to the top of your head. Okay, walk those hands maybe in a little bit more. And then you can do some micro lifts just from the top of your head. Just working that arm strength a little bit. And we want to make sure we can tuck our chin, come all the way down. So if it's an issue to tuck your chin, you can roll down, but we want to work that strength component too. So just be aware of that. Knees into your chest. We'll take intermediate bridge number 2. So the version that's best for you, okay? So don't, just because I'm cueing top of your head, if it doesn't feel right for you, don't do it. Again, elbows pointing up to the ceiling, inhale, exhale, lift to the top of your head. Maybe a few micro lifts, maybe coming off a little bit more. And slowly tucking your chin, come all the way down, knees into your chest. If that feels nice, this is also a nice option. Soles of your feet together, knees out. Just taking one more, okay? I'm going to show a really modified version of going to the top of your head, okay? Hands planted, elbows pointing to the ceiling. I'm always getting my hair out of my way. Inhale, Exhale, top of my head. Just holding here, walking my hands back toward my feet a little bit more. Tiny micro lift, and then rolling down. Okay. Walking my feet out, knees into my chest. Good. Gently rock side to side. Let's take a happy baby. We deserve it. Okay. Legs up to the ceiling, knees out. Grab the outsides of your feet, knees pointing down toward your armpits. If that doesn't work for you, you can grab behind your knees, around your shins or your ankles. And then just slowly rock gently side to side. Okay, next up is shoulder stand, and I love this inversion. However, I found it to be a bit much for a lot of my students. So I just want people to be very intuitive, very tuned into their bodies about how this feels to them. So if this isn't your favorite pose, maybe try my beginner version that's against a wall in my previous video. But if you're ready, we'll come into shoulder stand by lifting your hips into your hands. Okay. Toes are pointing to the ceiling. We're trying to make our body into a nice straight line. I don't model it perfect, so you can look at someone else's model if you need a perfect version. Generally hold here longer than we like. We're just trying to get our body used to this inversion, the blood coming down toward our head. Okay, slowly releasing our feet down one at a time. I like to go one at a time toward the floor. Okay, for many years, my legs hovered about right here. That's okay as long as it's feeling okay to you. If it's causing strain in your neck, come on out. If this is feeling okay to you, hang in there with me. Maybe it's an option to release your hands down, holding. Maybe it's an option to bend your knees around your ears. Okay, knees to forehead, hands on lower back for support, hands down to the floor. Slowly lower one vertebrae at a time. Okay, fish pose, soles of your feet together. Hands go underneath your glutes, palms down. Inhale, lift your head and neck and chest off the mat. Exhale, release the top of your head down. Open up. Okay. Slowly come out of that pose. Traditionally, lifting your whole head and neck up off the mat. Today, I'm just lowering out. Got a few neck things going on. Okay. Bring your knees into your chest. Gently go side to side. We'll take a nice little twist. Arms out to your sides. Take both knees over to the right. Look to the left. Okay. To make this a little bit of a deeper twist if you'd like, you can stack that left knee over your right. Find a bind. So eagle twist to this side. Try to keep that shoulder down. Mine always pops up. Slowly rotate to the other side, unwind. If you like the eagle twist, right knee over left. Slowly come down to the left. And our left hand rests on that right knee. Look to the right. And slowly come back to your backs. Knees into your chest. And then flat your feet out to the very outer edges of your mat. Just let your pelvis kind of settle in. I'm clear at the very edge of my mat, so I'm going to slide back and find Savasana. Legs out to the edges of your mat, arms out to your sides, palms up. Roll your shoulders up, your shoulder blades up, place them down again. Open and close your jaw. Gently move your head side to side until you find that position that feels nice for you to stay in. Ideally, hit pause here and stay here for at least 5 minutes. At the end of those 5 minutes, take a nice inhale, bring your arms up above your head, point your toes. And exhale, slowly rotate around to your side in the fetal position. And very slowly, keeping your eyes closed if possible, rotating all the way up back to a seated position. Hands to heart center. Take a nice long inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Thanks so much for practicing with me today. Namaste. Good job, guys.